Excellent. And one more. One more for good luck. Come here.
Sir, look here.
This is for good luck.
क्या करता है यार लॉन्ग टर्म हाँ
Thank you very much. Aiza.
जिम जुड़ गया पूरा
Okay.
वो शॉट ले लिया मैंने कहा रहे ले लेते हैं बस जूम आउट कर
Today, we have just opened and inaugurated this beautiful exhibition, which is bringing Iran to Marwa Studios. Imagine such a wonderful products. I'm really amazed to see all this. We have with us Mr. Abedi. Let's give a big hand to Mr. Hojatollah Abedi. He's the Deputy Cultural Councilor and also the head of the Cultural Department of Iran in India. I didn't know so much has been done in just one last night, because yesterday evening this hall was almost empty and today it is full of new energy. I'm so happy. We will put our best to see to it that all the 2,500-3,000 people who are going to visit Marwa Studios today and tomorrow, they should be part of this beautiful exhibition, and they must see it, because I think by only seeing all these things, you're going to gain so much of knowledge and you will get so much of information about Iran, which is unbelievable. May I request His Excellency to speak few words.
In the name of Allah, the most compassionate, the merciful. Welcome you all to the Feast of Arts and Iranian Handicrafts. I just want to appreciate and thank to the Marwa Studio and International Chamber of Entertainment Industries for organizing such a big program. Thank you so much.
So we all will proceed to the main hall for the inauguration of Festival of Films from Iran. Who belong to the world of cinema, because this is one business. The minute you know more, the next minute you want to know much more. The minute you learn about cinema, the more you want to know about cinema. It's an unending sea. I believe that you just cannot know the world cinema, which is now more popular in 162 countries out of 196 countries of the world. It's very difficult to understand the whole cinema in just one berth. But my dear friends, Asian Academy of Film and Television, Marwa Studios and ICMEI takes this wonderful privilege to bring back to you a beautiful cinema from Iran. Let's give a big hand to Indo-Iran friendship. And I have always believed that cinema is the best ambassador of culture of any country. When you see cinema, you come to know about the way of living, the style of living, their language, their culture, their way, their habits, the way of dressing and whatnot. Yes, it's not easy to fly to any country, just buy a ticket and go. No, there's a procedure, there is a method, you need funds, you need a preparation for it, and you should know what is your purpose of moving to that country. But trust me, when you see a film from that country, without spending money, it actually takes you to that country for few hours. And this time we are so happy that the Embassy of Iran, the Cultural Center of Iran in India, and of course ICMEI took this little efforts to bring back to you the cinema from Iran. Luckily, we have with us a great international personality, and our heartiest welcome to His Excellency Hojatollah Abedi. Let's give a big hand to Mr. Abedi, the Deputy Cultural Councilor from the Embassy of Iran. I'm very happy, only a few minutes back, we have just inaugurated the exhibition of different products, books, carpets, handicrafts from Iran, and trust me, it is worth entering to Studio 1A. It is my humble submission to each and everyone present here. Please do not miss this exhibition, because this exhibition alone can raise the level and standard of your thinking and your knowledge about Iran. Trust my word. Well, without taking any further minute, may I request our Honorable Chief Guest, Mr. Abedi, to please come forward and light the lamp to inaugurate the Festival of Films from Iran. रास्तों की दिलकशी अपनी जगह, चलने वालों की भी मर्जी चाहिए। यूं तो महफिल में हम पढ़ते रहे, सुनने वालों की भी मर्जी चाहिए। लाख आंसू इश्क भी रोए तो क्या, आसमानों की भी मर्जी चाहिए। What I'm trying to tell you here, my dear friends, that roads are beautiful. Destination is waiting for you. Seat at the top is vacant. Trust my word. The both sides of this road to destination is colorful, inviting. It's shouting at you, come and win us. But what you need in life is two very important things: the willingness and ability to win the game. Willingness comes from within. It's not available anywhere in the shop. Willingness comes from within, and ability comes from confidence. Confidence comes from knowledge, and knowledge comes from education. So you are at the right place where you're going to be educated so much, so many things at the same time, so that you can learn well, so that you are confident enough, and you can win whatever you want to win in your life. And second important things, कि यूं तो महफिल में हम पढ़ते रहे, सुनने वालों की भी मर्जी चाहिए. The best part is that when you are in a subject like cinema, nothing moves without the audience, masses, community, people, because you are nothing without them. What you're going to make and for whom you're going to make. I have yet to see a filmmaker who has spent crores of rupees to see feature film back home on his television. कि मैंने 20 करोड़ लगाया, मैंने पिक्चर अच्छी बनाई, घर में बैठ के देख ली. No, never. I have yet to see a show where a singer singing in an empty hall. Yet to see. So what you need is a very important point of research.
You should know the psychology of the mankind, the thinking process of the humankind, the philosophy of life, which is very important for the student of cinema. I invite Ashok Tyagi, Secretary General of International Chamber of Media and Entertainment Industry, to please speak few words.
Thank you, Mr. President. Your Excellency Hojatollah Abedi sir, President Mr. Sandeep Marwa sir, Mr. Amir Abdullah, Director School of Cinema, respected members of the faculty and dear students. We began the ceremony of the inauguration by lighting the auspicious lamp, and as the auspicious lamp was being lit, the words of my ancestors were coming to my mind. Tam soma jyotirgamay, astoma sadgamay, mrityoma amritam gamay. Take us from darkness to light, from the false to the truth, and from death to life. This is what our ancestors had to say, and I would like to, His Excellency must already be aware of that, but I would like this gathering comprising of young students to become aware that Iran and India have been very close to each other since times immemorial. And before the political partition of India, Iran has been historically the closest neighboring country of India. And for the long period, we lived under the foreign rules of the invaders. The colonial, the code language was Persian, and therefore we don't even realize how many Persian words we are speaking in our day-to-day life. So it's a great pleasure for me, and as Mr. Marwa has already mentioned, that when we talk of culture, culture is comprising of the 7 arts which are at display in Studio 1A. And the Iranian and the entire cultural package, painting in the form of cinematography, sculpture and architecture in the form of art direction, literature in the form of dialogues and lyrics, dance in the form of choreography. All the 7 arts which comprise a culture, they are integrated into the medium of cinema. And therefore, as he has rightly pointed out, that cinema is the perfect cultural vehicle of any civilization.
May I request our Honorable Chief Guest, Mr. Hojatollah Abedi, the Deputy Cultural Councilor, Iran Culture House, to speak lots of words.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of Allah, the most compassionate and merciful. Salamun alaikum. Peace be upon you. Distinguished guests, it's indeed a great pleasure to be here among you, learned audiences and fan awards on the occasion of Iranian Film Festival and Art and Craft Exhibition. I appreciate the initiative of Dr. Sandeep Marwa, President, and Mr. Ashok Tyagi, Secretary General, International Chamber of Media and Entertainment Industry, for organizing the program at a time when there is a cultural onslaught and penetration of Western culture in the society by vested powers in order to break the fabric of any culture. I would like to inform you that we have a 62 years old cultural agreement with India. And our center, Iran Culture House, New Delhi, is performing various cultural activities with the collaboration of Indian institutes, NGOs, and organizations, and Iranian film festivals are one of those programs, such as Iranian Film Festival with the cooperation of Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, Government of India, 2016. Participation in many famous film festivals in India, such as festivals in Kolkata, Chennai, Guwahati, Delhi International Film Festival, Jagannath International Management School, IGNO, and many others. And I think today's program can also be a chain into these. Friends, after the Iranian Revolution in 1979, many remarkable events have taken place, especially in art and cinema. And vulgarity from movies were substituted by the cultural-oriented movies getting internationally acclaim and recognition. And today, we are witness of numerous fans of Iranian movies around the world. I am concluding my views with the saying of Saadi Shirazi, a great internationally renowned Persian poet, whose lines grace the entrance to the Hall of United Nations. تو که از مهنت دیگران بیغمی, you who are indifferent to the sufferings of others, you who are indifferent to the suffering of others, نشاید که نامند نهند آدمی, do not deserve to be called a human being.
Well, my dear friends, that's the beginning of the Festival of Films from Iran at Marwa Studios. Don't miss your exhibition, which is equally important. We have in total 4 films this time, and must see all these 4 films. It'll give you so much of knowledge about Iran that you would feel like flying to Iran after this festival. That's what I feel. I'm so thankful to our Honorable Chief Guest. I'll request Mr. Amir Abdullah to pay a vote of thanks. Let me take the beautiful opportunity to hand over the life membership of International Film and Television Club to our Honorable Chief Guest.
And I was completely mesmerized by just the opening only. And I fell in love with Iranian cinema ever since. The film was Color of Paradise, or it's the way it's called in Persian, Range Khuda. And the director was the great Majid Majidi. And ever since his other masterpieces like Baran, Children of Heaven, Willow Tree, Barefoot to Herat, and the Song of the Sparrows. In Iran that has forced the Iranian filmmakers to come up with alternatives like powerful storylines, strong camera and lighting, and which is direct and realistic, and natural acting. Well, for the cooperation to all of us here, I also wish to thank Mr. Hojatollah Abedi, the Deputy Cultural Councilor of the Iran Cultural Center, for coming here, talking to our students. Thank you very much, sir, for your presence. And I also wish to thank Mr. Ashok Yagiji, Secretary General, ICNEA, for his continued support and cooperation and organizing events like these on campus. Last but not least, I wish to thank all the faculty members and staff present here and dear students for your cooperation. Thank you very much.